On a remote cliff about 20 miles south of Beirut, a late morning sun roused Imad Beainy. He got out of bed, slipped on a pair of shorts and walked to the cliff's edge, lighting a joint as he looked over the fruit groves and wild meadows of the Bisri Valley. Hewed between two mountain ranges, the valley extends some 6 miles along a tributary of the Awali River. In the distance, Beainy glimpsed the sun shining off the cream-colored tiles of the 300-year-old Mar Moussa church. Closer to the cliff, sprinkled around a 15th-century Mamluk-Ottoman bridge and the ruins of a Roman temple, lay some 50 other archaeological sites. Beainy, 51, spoke of them as if they were his own, that this land was not just a home but a way of life. Yet for the last 7 years, the valley and its history have been in jeopardy. Bisri is to be the site of Lebanon's second-largest dam, a proposed mega-project to bring water to Beirut's ever-ballooning neighborhoods. The pressure of such growth underscores an existential threat to the region as governments already on the brink contend with a future in which they can no longer support some of the world's fastest-growing populations. Water scarcity, climate change and erratic weather systems are likely to further imperil stability across the Middle East. No fewer than 12 countries in the region make the list of the world's most water-stressed nations. Already scorching summer temperatures are expected to rise twice as fast as the average global warming, according to the Max Planck Institute for Chemistry. The World Bank predicts the Middle East will become the most economically damaged place on Earth due to climate-related water scarcity. For Lebanon, Bisri would be the price for limiting those dangers. The valley would vanish, 7 million square yards of agricultural fields, forests and wild lands, and the livelihood of farm owners, workers and the 36,000 people in adjacent villages would be submerged under more than 160 million cubic yards of water. But more than climate change has come into play. Supporters insist the dam is vital to the nation's survival, but for Beainy, and a dedicated band of activists, it embodies another disturbing fact of life for the Lebanese, the country's cannibalization by politicians interested only in enriching themselves and their cronies, and whose corruption and mismanagement have railroaded Lebanon toward financial implosion. In their bid to stop the dam's construction, activists have marshaled the revolutionary fervor gripping the Lebanese since 2019, when politicians failed to stop the collapse of the currency as the country tumbled into its worst crisis since the 1980s civil war. The bonds between the government and its people have ruptured, and in no place is that more evident than in Bisri's tale of greed, sectarian politics, survival, and the passions of environmentalists and a dope-scented pseudo-hippie movement.